Okay, Capricorn. Yay. How are y'all doing, Capricorn? I love y'all so much. So much. Capricorns, if y'all could send me some good energy, oh my God, that would be greatly, greatly, greatly appreciated. I love y'all so much, Capricorns. Um, the Transformers, right? I had tried to start y'all live before this, but sadly my phone died, and yeah, right. Don't y'all hate when y'all phone die right when you just about to start something, about to watch something, or just find something? You're like, I just found it, and then your phone dies. All right. So Capricorn, something about wait here. I know in my last messages that I have been getting for you guys and for other people, but I believe this was like a couple days ago. It was about um what was it about? Um I can't think of it right now, but it'll come back to me. But we're talking about like nursery rhymes. Oh, that's what it was. Okay, so we were talking about the senses. Okay, let's get to it. Capricorn. Now, I can sit here and I can talk to y'all and vibe with y'all because, I know Capricorn's just real cool like that. Also, I'm here. I'm cool like that. I'm cool like that. I'm cool like that. I'm cool like that. You cool like that? So we cool. You know what I'm saying? Straight cool, Capricorn. All right. So what I was getting a couple days ago was about the senses, your senses, Capricorn, right? And last week I was definitely doing Proverbs. Right now, I'm not pulling up Proverbs. I'm just pulling apples to apples cards, like game cards and whatever word pop out. I just say whatever I feel. All right, Capricorn. So it's something about you using your other senses, okay? So it's something about that. So we're going to piggyback off of those messages. And I want to like discuss with y'all what I found. So it's something important for me to talk about what I have found from messages in the past, or how certain things connect together. Not just only say it, but when I look it up, actually tell you guys about what I found. It's something about you finding something and somebody asking you what you found, or you sharing with somebody what you found. Oh my God, this is what I found. All right, Capricorn, as well. All right. So we was talking about the senses. All right. How you basically use your clairaudient senses, right? So your hearing ability. And we don't want to say like, oh yeah, you got superpowers, blah blah blah, right? But when we talk about hearing, it's important for you to hear, right? So you can know what's going on, right? So it's kind of like hearing something that you may have heard a long time in your life, right? And it just pop in your brain, you know. Um, like when your mama tell you a certain thing and you just like, yeah, that's what my mama told me, or that's what I can hear my mama telling me. You know what I'm saying? When you do something, you're like, oh yeah, my mama would have told me to do this. Like it just comes naturally. So a clairaudient is just something that comes naturally to you. What do you hear? You just hear it. You may see it if you're closing your eyes. You know, it all depends. All right, Capricorn, as well. So Yeah. Um so some of you guys may use your clear audience. All right. What do you hear? But it's something about working with what do you see now. So what do you see? All right, Capricorn. What do you see? What can you see? Oh, Jesus. What can you see, Capricorn? I be over here trying to just give messages and I don't even be going that deep. And if you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? And then you know how you say something, then like you know you get in trouble for saying something. It's just like that. Like damn, I ain't even going that deep. Like you know what I'm saying? Just imagine. I'm here. Imagine that. Imagine that. All right. I'm seeing a choo-choo train. Okay, Polar Express. I'm also seeing, well, hearing. I'm seeing Who Killed A.B. Winters with that lady on Netflix. And that's that book that the guy or her had told somebody else to read. It was basically a book about somebody got killed. Let me just be quiet. Oh, no. Oh God, Capricorn, this might be something that y'all gotta go through as well. Like you would just be quiet. Just be quiet, okay? Period. Okay, it's whatever book that you can find. If you watch a Who Killed A.B. Winters, if you know that book, yeah, okay. But other than that, we're talking about the Polar Express. Okay, that movie, cartoon, yes, we are. All right. Oh my God. Something about a polar bear, okay? As well, polar bear, Coca-Cola. All right. Somebody may say that you look like the Coca-Cola, the polar bear, okay? As well, the black and white polar bear. All right. Capricorn. Um So back to the senses. What you can see. What do you see? Tell me. What do you see? How to be like, tell me, what do you see in my future? Like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God. Like, if somebody come and see, okay, you do this, but what do you see in my future? Like, I don't know. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't see your future. But for real though, Capricorn, it's about using your senses, the other senses that you do have. If whatever main senses you use, it's something about you gotta use the other ones. Okay? Learning how to use the other ones. Alright, now in this card I see a person that is holding up a sword in their right hand. Alright? It's light all around this person. It looks like they're actually an angel, okay? And their sword is bigger than their angel wings. So imagine what type of sword is that, okay? That's a big sword. All right, and then their hand is on their heart, okay? And this sword has fire on it at the ends, and also their wings. Let me see. They wings kind of got like fire on them. And they have on this purple cloak and a gold, like purple and gold cloak. Their forehead is shining, like it's a light coming out of their forehead, their upper part of their forehead into the sky. So it's like a light from the front upper top part of their forehead to the middle part of their forehead to the sky. And the light that's coming out of their forehead is basically like covering them, surrounding them, but it's fire on their wings. but their wings, the fire is not covering all their wings, and their sword is bigger than their wings. Okay. um and they have like their hand on their heart. So it's something about what do you see, also something to deal with the hands. What do you see on someone's hands? Maybe how they're holding their hands. All right. So, all right, Capricorn. So we're back to the senses. Okay. Once again, the sensei. All right. Sensei. Sensei as in degree sensei, or sensei as in before life sensei. All right. The master, the teacher, right? As the Japanese would say. So it's something about that. Now, yeah, it's something about that. And the senses. I was talking about the senses, but the sensa, it was sensa, the people that come knock on your door. I had recently seen a hat about that as well. A hat that's at the senses. Now, okay, so back to what I was talking about. All right, Capricorn. So it was something about the 13 ghosts. I was getting like a couple readings ago. The 13 ghosts, right? I know this just sounds absolutely freaking crazy. Okay. But I looked it up, and I looked up about the 13 ghosts and what and what it was connected to, because I was talking about my dream I had, and I'm like, why does this why does this stuff make so much sense? So basically the 13 ghosts was about a guy that has this brother, and his brother, passes away, and he has this rich house and this mansion, and basically he wants to give it to his brother. And see, this mansion is not just no ordinary mansion. This mansion has like these ghosts in it that his brother was like capturing and maybe did things to or whatever. And so he didn't know none of this. Okay. Nobody knew nothing about it but the brother and somebody else that was helping the brother. So I don't know. Uh, it was just crazy. Like, it was just crazy. So um something about the senses. Something about maybe the glass as well. Because what I learned that in the movie, something about the glass is what had protected the guy from these ghosts. Okay, so it could be maybe a glass or a shield or an angel, right? An angel's sword that is protecting you. Okay, that is protecting you, your children, your loved ones, Capricorn. There's something meant for me to say that. Also protecting your senses, you know. And when we think about senses, right? When we say senses, you know, it could also be your sense. your sense, your mind, protecting your mind. All right, so somebody could be protecting your mind or doing something to protect your mind or protect somebody else's mind. I also am hearing I have you in mind, or I had you in mind. You came to mind. So somebody might be hitting you up like, yo, you just came to my mind. You came to mind. When I thought about this, I thought about you, Capricorn, and you came to my mind. When I seen this, I thought about you and you came to my mind. So you could be coming into somebody's mind. I'm also getting like, I don't know if you guys ever heard this this thing that maybe people do or couples do, because they'll be like, you know, try to think about somebody and then that person just messages you, or that person pops up off the fact that you was just thinking about them, and you be like, dang, I was just thinking about you. I don't know if you have ever tried that before, or if you try to maybe communicate with somebody mentally without actually talking to them. That's maybe another sense that you might can use, or you might have. Yep, Capricorn. Okay, let's see. Oh my god, I just be lollygagging. Hyena. So somebody could be laughing like a hyena, Capricorn, or they may say you laugh like a hyena. When you think about the Lion King and how the hyenas laugh, you might be seeing people laugh like that. Also, when people laugh like that, Capricorn, you know that they are like really enjoying their laugh. You may be paying attention to people's laughs as well, seeing how it can be like beautiful how they laugh, right? Like just seeing somebody laugh can make you smile, because you be like, damn, this person is really laughing. Not like a fake laugh, because some people be fake laughing, but like when somebody really laughing and you laughing right along with them. It's something about that. That's one of your senses as well. Like laughter. When you think about you laughing, it's just like a clear audience. Like you're laughing, but what you're laughing about is in your head, and also not just in your head but in the next person's head as well. So like I was saying, you being able to communicate with a person without even not saying anything, it's like both of y'all are laughing at the same time, because at the same time both of y'all are thinking the same thing or about something similar, and it's making both of y'all laugh, right? And when you're laughing, you're thinking about what was said, or you're thinking about your response to what was said. Okay, so it's still about clairaudient. What are you hearing? Okay. And then when you do laugh, right, you can also see, you are picturing, you are imagining what you're laughing about. So you're just not laughing, but you're hearing about what you're laughing about, and you are seeing what you're laughing about, and then you are also having a connection with the other person that is laughing with you, because y'all are both sharing a connection about the same thing. So you are connecting in a way that is not seen. You are using multiple senses at one time. Okay. All right, Capricorn. That's what I got. I'll be back, baby.